That'll do. Double check this has sound. Yep, that does. Right. Bring you back over there. And away we go. Normal.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Bum bum bum.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Oh, that man got wrecked.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead.
No
I was
shit.
convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
No, he's fine. He walked away. All is well.
Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Pardon me. Dry throat. No, where the hell would I want to reverse controls? Okay, just full of his own books.
The radiator had broken when I hit the hitchhiker. The car wasn't going anywhere. I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Oh, that is a crap stamina bar.
The bridge had collapsed.
Collectible.
I had to find another way to the lighthouse.
Oh, 1 of 100. I don't think I'll be getting all of them.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're a joke. There would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, 'cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
Is that a YouTube comment section? Oh, nothing down there. Oh, we're missing.
You missed your deadline!
Damn.
Swing! Whee!
Can't stop me!
Alright. Come on then. Hey, bada swing!
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
How the hell did you realise that?
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Oh. Sudden tornado, man. I can't run for more than 2 seconds for some reason, so... Ah, that tornado will never cross that bridge. Okay, dude.
Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
It'll be alright.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Oh. Spooky.
It was a death trap. I had to get out.
We just got the door.
Follow the light.
Whee!
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Shouldn't they say you don't go into the light? Isn't that death?
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light.
I talk in pointless riddles, instead of just getting to the point.
To teach you, the darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Ah, the holy flashlight. Just what we need.
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy.
Ah, the holy handgun. What we also needed.
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
You led me this way, and now I'm gonna
You okay, buddy? Wait, go away. Wait.
This is it.
Oh. Been camping in the bush. Camping in the bloody bushes. Ooh, flare gun. Yes, please.
Just like
Whee! Boom! One of the best weapons in the game. Hold on a second, dude. Thanks. Thanks for waiting.
you can't stop me.
Alright, let's just keep spawning.
Keep this up.
Ah, spooky tornado. Run, Alan, run. Try and keep running. Run, Alan Wake, run. I see that collectible. I would like to quickly grab it, if you please. I don't know if there's more than 2 collectibles in that, but I've only got 2. Ooh, nice ass shot.
He's here. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Thanks, hot wife.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Damn yuppies.
What do you say, Pug? Nope, that's pointless going up there. Nothing there.
Alan, before he missed the shot.
Woman, shush.
Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Woo!
Deerfest,
DFS.
huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind.
Yeah, I do.
Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Seen enough pictures?
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got it.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word, and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great.
I'll race down to make sure you're left alone. Yeah, that works.
Charmed. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car. We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
I promise to misbehave.
I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
That bitch be crazy.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Okay then. That's creepy.
Right. So much for a quiet vacation.
I'm having a conversation with Alan Wake.
Not really, you're just doing all the talking.
Are you on your own?
Do
Or
me a
is your wife-
favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox.
Coconut!
I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ah!
Okay. Coconut it is.
You put the lime in the coconut. Drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in
It
your
does that.
sleep.
Get stuck. Yeah. You need to give it a good solid whack. Yes. That's my favorite tune. Coconut.
Coconut.
Yes.
What the fuck? Mental little match out of those
This
coconuts.
is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Coconut. Oh, collectible. What are you doing, creepy lady? Okay.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Stucky, you pooping?
Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Yeah, none of that seems out there. A woman dressed in funeral clothes. Just give you a key.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Yeah, that's an evil woman if ever you've seen one.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Yeah, you can get hurt in the light too, you nutter.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Coconut!
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon.
Lovely.
Yeah. Splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
Okay then.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Thanks for that pointless information. Oh, she's possessed. Gotta get out of here.
I'll be heading back.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Bye.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
As you do.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Turned off for copyright, but it still somehow manages to play music. Thanks, game.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
See you, honey.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Yeah, but I want to bet there's a collectible up here. For some reason I can't sprint, so that's really annoying. That just a brisk jog. Haha, I knew it.
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake was a caldera. There was a dormant volcano under it.
Why the hell would you want to stay on top of a dormant volcano? I mean, even if it's dormant, why? Oh god, just let me sprint. Please, game. Oh, well then, silly wife. That doesn't seem safe. Jesus. And even slower than Alan. Third leg cabin. Any more collectibles? I know this game is an absolute nightmare for collectibles.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Okay. Let there be light!
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
Oh. Oh well, I hope there wasn't a collectible.
I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Oh, they're mucky windows. You just stood out there like a dark. Examine what? Oh, there.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
Oh, time for some hanky-panky. Oh, hanky-panky on the Rocky Horse.
Alice? Honey? A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
That's alright, he probably hasn't heard about you. Collectible. Ooh.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the
In 2 seconds. Already everyone now knows he's there.
He's glad to be here, too. I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM. And now some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile. The old door had played a trick on me. Alice wouldn't have come out in the dark.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Ooh. Kinky surprise?
Surprise!
Alice?
That's not a kinky surprise.
I have a small confession.
That's a kinky surprise.
I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
I need some time to overreact.
Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out. Alice!
Not the birds!
What the hell?
Get out of it, birdies.
Alice? Alice?
That's what you get for leaving your hot wife unattended.
Oh no!
Whee! And he sticks the landing.
Keep going. Wake up.
Alice? Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
Yeah, she married you.
The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Because none of your books have got your face on. Right, remember where we parked?
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there. Damn.
I really hope that was insured. Running through the woods.
Hello?
Oh, spooky light. Hi, spooky light.
Hello? Someone there?
It's another collectible.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Lovely.
Departure by Alan Wake.
Cool.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows
Not the blood of his victim.
It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
God, you can go off the beaten path, which is awful, because there's going to be loads of little hidden collectibles I'm going to absolutely miss.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Where'd he go?
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Maybe. Any collectibles? No, I'm not saying anything. I'm just going to assume there's none. Continue forth.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stucky.
Stucky!
Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square. Fair and square.
Oh dear. I think Stucky stuck that man.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink on
Tumor and eye
like a
disease.
cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Oops. Premium cabins from Stucky. Whee!
It's the latest thing! Kill 2 birds?
Whee! Look like a butterfly.
Assembly
Right, I'm not seeing any collectibles, so just head straight in.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Some batteries.
During your trying, it's the latest thing in
Yes.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
Hello?
stone. You can see
Stucky. Oh no. Bad Stucky. Bad Stucky, no. Stucky, no. Bad Stucky. Come on, bitch. Ow. Hey, dude, come on alive. Haha.
The concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me
Hidden
sick.
arrows.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
There's no bodies and you got away with it. Ooh, some shiny over there. Power of the kick.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Well, you really do. You could just stop and stay and wait till morning. No one's really forcing you. Rabbits? Oh, a flare gun equipped. Whoops. Why did it switch my weapon? Okay, I remember that when you pick up a weapon, it actually swaps your weapon. What a waste of a flare. Collectible.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Oh. Sounds like an over-obsessive fan. Teresa! Watch out! Just a squirrel. Normal sounds of the woods. I was just a hungry squirrel.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Nope, nothing over here. No pages, no flasks. That looks like a box. Oh no, it's just another page.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon. But Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that. Not sleeping. Messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Well, he couldn't just picture his friend having a nice time with his wife, so had to be something wrong.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark.
Something over there. I swear from over there I saw a collectible. Contained now. Knew there was one kicking around somewhere. God, there's stamina. Ooh, goodies. Little goodies. Oh, got full ammo. Nope, nothing there. What up, bitch? Sit down. Now I can go get that ammo now. Nothing in the bushes. Nope, no bush monsters. Proceed with caution. Ooh. Paint again. That means there's a chest of goodies. Where's my goodies? Ah, up there. There's my goodies. God, I wish it would stop doing that. I wish it would stop switching my goddamn weapons. Right, no collectibles, nope.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Okay. But first, goodies. Well, got full batteries and full bullets. For now, till I start shooting fools. Ooh, I see you, Mr. Thermos. Yoink. Any pages kicking around? Oh, you're not pages. Well, that didn't work out how I wanted. I wanted to hit all three.
With all this forestry equipment around,
Whoops, wrong button.
there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Nope, nothing back there. In here? Oh, shotgun! And a page.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Okay. We're going to be attacked by some birds again. At some point. Ow! What the? What? Eh? How the hell did I lose life there? Whee! Ooh. Bang! What the fuck? Yeah. Take that, cans. For no other reason other than to waste ammo. Ooh, paint again.
just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walking.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but just too tough for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks.
You have a good night now.
Right, everyone keep an eye out for poochies. You must save poochies at all cost. Oh, nearly missed that very obvious one.
At first I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy, or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it I could save myself. With it I could save Alice.
It's got nothing to do with trophies or achievements for collecting them all. Absolutely nothing.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
What? What are you... What's that tooch? What, not a dog? I can hear you rummaging around. Oh. Ow, stop throwing things at me. You dick. I can hear someone else rummaging. There we are. Oh, hello. Die, please. Thank you. There we go. Let there be light. I saw you. Whoa. Yeah, cheeky bastards. You guys just like infinitely spawning because this is like Getting real old real fast. You guys are just infinitely spawning now. Yeah. Ow! Same two dudes are just infinitely respawning. You throw like a girl. Ow. Ow. Dick. Whoa, that's a pit. So where is progression? Would you fuck off, man? Seriously? Seriously? Really, that wasn't even reloaded? Come on. Infinitely respawning everybody every 2 minutes. What direction am I meant to go in? Kind of got myself turned around. Ooh, there's a page. This must be the right way then.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Ah, this is the right way. God, I couldn't find it. Didn't ramp up. Getting mobbed by constantly spawning enemies. Ooh. I see you paint. Random bouncy rocks. Spooky.
Salad, though. A man like me needs a Epstein meal. That's for today.
Okay, that guy doesn't like salad. He's a meat man. That ass. Whee!
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
No more collectibles. Nope, doesn't look like it. Ooh, another shotgun.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind.
New television show to watch.
Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin. Fell by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses.
Hey, was this meant to be plugged in?
Should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat.
No, I think it was the round to the head that killed him, not the cat. That was random. Oh, spooky shadows. They are the shadow people. Shadow people. There we are. Oh no.
The engine block takes hours to cool. Grabbing tools isn't easy and fatal.
Get down. Ow. Ow. Sit down, Stuckster.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
Coffee, coffee, coffee. Why is there no pages? Onward we go.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Dear first.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Page.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Not the unrelenting darkness.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
Cafe. Anything else out here? Ooh. Oh shit. Hello, dude. I hit the dodge button, but okay. Fuck you. Dicks. Just wanted this coffee. In a suspiciously parked truck. Yeah, whatever. It's just gonna be the same couple of guys just respawning constantly. Oh, you dick. Back into here, get some health.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Now, is there a collectible all the way up here? Let's go find out. There's a load of enemies. Any collectibles? Ah, doesn't look like it. Just another waste of my supplies. Hitting the dodge button. That's a cheating game. Right, we'll just go in the garage now. Just get my health back. There we go. Yep, look at these pumps.
Alright. I'll keep writing. Outside there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her, I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
More than likely. Dear Fast. Nope, no collectibles. Anything in the cadres register? Nope.
Right Falls Sheriff Station.
Ah, runny nose.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head.
Several,
Are you
actually.
okay? Listen, we'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
Yeah, I killed
I
him.
realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Oh no! However, will we get Hot Wife back?
Leon
I'll
Allen
quickly
Wake.
skip that because that's just a song playing.
Right falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared. Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
First, we look for collectibles. Nope. Oh, there's a collectible in her office.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
That's terrible.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Can I get the collectible in here?
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Instead of fannying around, I'll go and put it out.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Nope, can't go out there.
Oh, hey, I just finished those
Hey,
cover
hot
logos.
wife.
They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Yeah, boy. Hanky panky. Oh, QR code on the wall.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry!
I will, hot wife. Hang on.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Hanky panky cutscene.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
I have to find my hot wife.
Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Well, he was
sorry
fishing.
you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
That's a big fish.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there.
Yeah, I'd gone to the shop and buy fish.
The water this time of year, closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
Okay then. Any collectibles? Nope.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Grant. The bulbs will need changes, and you can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure.
I'm guessing they're all devs.
Have a nice day now.
Oh,
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
thanks.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
Wow.
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
Asshole.
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Hey! Hey! I need more light in here.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake work. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Goddamn cops sound crap. Fuck's sake, this guy, shut up.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here! Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was?
Oh, please tell me. Aliens? Lizard people?
It was a goddamn space alien!
Yes! That's what we want.
Sound like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
So the sober you believes in space aliens. Right. Why does a prison cells have a television?
We're on your feet.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Nothing in that cell, is there? No.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
Coffee? Radio?
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Americans and guns? Who would have guessed?
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Well, no. I'm looking for collectibles, you dumbass. Watcha. I mean, he's got a stronger foot than Dead Space.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Yeah, meeting strange men at Lover's Peak. That's going to end well.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed
had to
get
hang
to
up on
Goldwood
her.
National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers. A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Okay.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh my! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found
Ooh.
him! Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
I bet you were.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes
Wow.
a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
And she's hot. Silly hat. I want to put a silly hat on. Oh.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high?
Ooh, on a big stuffer.
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
All right, wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm
Oh, Poochie.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Oh,
Max is
Poochie.
still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
No, that outfit you got on's joke enough.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks.
Oh.
Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature
Poochie.
trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Not the
If you're having
Poochie.
trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Jesus, that's quite high.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and
Kinky.
eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Let's go.
We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry.
Softly push the light on.
I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo! Achoo! Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again. Achoo!
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission. Real funny, Al. Real funny. Ha ha! Thank you. Just sit here in the dark till you come back. Or until I get eaten by a grue.
Any more collectibles? Oh. Ooh, collectible. Collectible. Ooh, hot tub. Get in. Find the wife, find Rose, and the hot tub awaits. Oh, no other collectibles.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
No way you'd hear him from all the way up there.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Ooh, driving? Yes.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Spooky birds, spooky. Spooky, spooky. Nope. Lights on.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Ha 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 ha.
No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah, it's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Revolver ammo in the closet. Hey. I saw you, spooky man. Tire swing. Whee! Whatever that was, I missed it. I was too busy playing with the tire swing. Ooh, the Moonshine Caves. Get myself some moonshine. Well, this cabin's seen better days. No bullets in this one.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish.
For another cool episode.
In Night Springs.
Night Springs.
Tonight's episode. The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
And it's coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. The white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
What? What the fucking nonsense is that? Planning's reflection came and killed him. That's stupid. Well then. Hello? There we go. Don't feed the wildlife. Oh, why not?
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Wow. You love him, but you don't want to be with him because you're not going to be famous. Harsh.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page." The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Yeah, Rusty's a bit fucked up.
Help! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone?
Shush. Getting collectibles.
Help me.
Oh, we missed a page somewhere.
The visitor
Damn
center
it.
was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone. The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Hello? Back here! I'm back here! Hey, please help me!
Oh, you got fucked up.
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Poochie!
Shh. Good boy.
Free the Poochie. First aid box there, why didn't you give it to him?
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Aha, I see ya. Little hidden collectible.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Why would you have batteries in your where you keep your bullets? Oh.
It was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Poochie! Poochie, no!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
You better not have hurt Poochie.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized...
Poochie, no! Not Poochie!
Don't feed the animals.
Poochie.
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license. Obey the park ranger's instructions at all times. Rusty? Rusty, no! Never! Don't approach closer than 100 yards. Two bears and wolves never approach any other wildlife closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. Never leave your pet unattended.
Get down. Sit down. What happened to Poochie? Right. Oh, I shall end the first part here because I'm hungry. So as always, thank you for watching and goodbye.